Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are well and safe. In our last class, we were discussing about the lesson Climate of India. We have discussed about AGW. AGW means anthropogenic global warming in the last class, and we have read that almost 195 countries has signed to control these AGW. So see here, broadly, the disagreements are between the developed countries, mainly industrialized, economically more advanced countries of the West, and developing countries that are not as industrialized. Developed countries want developing countries to cut down on burning coal and other activities that add greenhouse gases to the atmosphere. Developing countries argue that developed countries developed pers- precisely by burning fossil fuels when they were developing. Developing countries say that their economic development will be seriously damaged if they don't burn fossil fuels, and that developed countries should do their fair share of work to help find alternatives that can help the developing countries to progress. So what is happening here, you can see here, these developing and developed countries started the argument saying one another, means they are poking one another. See here, the disagreements are between the developed countries and developing countries. So there is a disagreement between developed and developing countries. So what developed countries want? Developed countries want developing countries to stop cutting down on burning coal. So these developed countries want developing countries to stop using coal and other activities that add greenhouse gases. But whereas these developing countries, what they argue is that that developing countries developed precisely by burning fossil fuels when they were developing. So here you can, if you see what developing countries want, developed countries want developing countries to do, they want to stop burning coal and other activities which cause greenhouse gases. So what these developing countries are saying about developed countries are, even when they were developing also they have burnt all the fossil fuels, then why can't we burn the fossil fuels? That is what the developing countries are asking. So developing countries say that their economic development will be seriously damaged if they don't burn fossil fuels. Fossil fuels means coal, and that developed countries